A small board was hanging from the fruit cart roof. It was written with a thick marker that no one is at home. My old mother is paralyzed. I have to repeatedly give her food, water, and help her with her needs. If you are in a hurry, you may weigh the fruit yourself and put the money under the cardboard in the corner. The prices are listed, and if you do not have money, you have my permission to take it for free. God is the best provider. When I read the board, my steps stopped. A strange peace and wonder filled my heart. A scale was lying nearby. I weighed 2 kilos of apples and took a dozen bananas, put them in a bag, then checked the price list. I took out the money and lifted the cardboard. There were already notes of hundreds, 50s, and 10s kept with full trust. I also placed my money, put the cardboard back, looked around for a moment to see if anyone was watching, but no one was paying attention. I picked up the bag and quietly returned to the flat. Curiosity was rising in my heart. Who is this person? How can he trust people so much? I must meet him. After breaking the fast, my brother and I went back to the same place. We saw a bearded man packing up his cart. He was wearing a light cream kurta shalwar, his beard half black and half white. His face was glowing with peace. He smiled when he saw us and said that the fruit was finished. I replied that we had not come for fruit but to talk to him. He stopped his work and said to go ahead. I first asked his name. He smiled and said his name was Khadim Hussain. A few moments later we were sitting at a nearby tea stall. When the tea came, we asked the real question. Khadim, how is this possible? For so many days you leave your cart like this? He took a sip of tea, breathed deeply, and began to speak. He said that his mother had been bedridden for 3 years. Sometimes she went into psychological conditions, and now paralysis had bound her. He had no children, his wife had passed away. It was only him and his mother. And there was no one else to care for her. So he always had to stay near her. We listened silently. He continued speaking. One day while pressing his mother's feet, he softly said, "Mother, I care for you with all my heart, but my pocket is empty. You say do not leave the room. Then tell me, what will I eat? Will food come down from the unseen? I am not from the children of Israel, nor are you the mother of Moses. What should I do?" Hearing this, his mother gathered her strength. He raised her pillow and helped her sit. With her wrinkled face and trembling hands raised like a bowl towards the sky, she prayed silently. Then she looked at him and said, "My son, leave your cart there. Your provision will come to you while you sit in this room." He became anxious and said, "Mother, what are you saying? If I leave it there, everything will be looted. These days who cares for anyone? Without the seller, where will buyers come from?" His mother smiled and said, "Just leave the cart filled at dawn and bring it back empty in the evening. If even one coin is lost, your mother will demand every bit from God." Khadim Hussain placed the teacup on the table and smiled. "It has been 2.5 years, brother. I place the cart in the morning and bring it back in the evening. People take fruit and leave the money. Not a single coin is ever less. In fact, often I receive more than the price. Sometimes someone leaves flowers for my mother, sometimes food from their home. One day a girl left rice with a note saying it was for mother. A doctor once passed by, left his card, and wrote, 'Uncle, call me whenever she is unwell, I will come.' A pilgrim left ajwa dates. A woman once left a dress. Every day some provision for mother arrives." Then he smiled again and said that mother always says God himself arranges for your fruit to be sold. From our lips came out naturally, "God, God." The tea at the stall had finished, but a new sweetness of faith had entered our hearts.